Hey, my name's Adam, and in this video I'll be talking about my game idea, A.N.T.agonist. A.N.T.agonist is an isometric arcade-style shoot-'em-up, where the player controls a huge mechanized ant being piloted by a mad scientist bent on destruction. Much of the game's humor is derived from the main character, an eccentric genius who has had an obsession with ants his entire life. His personality will be strange and wacky, and during the game he will occasionally say witticisms to himself and through the ant's loudspeaker system to the NPCs. The basic aim is to cause as much destruction and chaos as possible in a certain time frame, in return for points. Each level has a certain optional objective that the player can complete for additional points, such as destroying key infrastructure like power substations and military bases. Points are awarded for destroying buildings, cars, infrastructure, and killing civilians and enemies. Points are used to unlock and buy upgrades for the ant. Upgrades are divided into three categories. These are defense, offense, and power-up modules. Some of these upgrades are passive and are always turned on, such as unlocked armor levels. A loadout screen is seen before each level, where the player can choose what weapons and upgrades they would like to take into battle. The player can equip 1 defense upgrade, 3 weapon upgrades, and 2 power module upgrades. Additional upgrade slots are unlockable, but they will cost a lot of points. The player can also switch between these upgrades in-game. Each upgrade has 3 tiers of power that can be bought for points. The player will start off with little initial enemy resistance, encountering only ground police which are easily dispatched. As the player progresses, they will have to battle with ground and air military forces, and even experimental government mechs. Later levels will contain a large number of a type of enemy, for example attack helicopters. Some enemies will be weak against particular weapons. This gives the game some element of strategy, as they can only enter each level with a set number of weapons. The game will have a similar control scheme to the game Alien Swarm, where the player will navigate with the WASD keys and attack and aim with the mouse. Mouse scroll is used to cycle between weapons and upgrades, and there will be a melee key for close-range attacks with the pincers. This concludes my pitch for A.N.T.agonist. Thank you for watching.